Robertson, and when I was 22 years old, I felt compelled to do something positive and to give back. So I decided to pursue foster parenting. I knew by doing this that I would impact a child, but I just never knew the impact that it would have on me. In the summer of 2010, I was placed with a beautiful 8-week-old little girl. I fostered her for 18 months, fell absolutely head over heels in love with her. Foster care agency asked if I would be interested in adopting her, and although it was scary and I didn't know what it would entail, I decided that it was a good idea and that, God really pushed me to do this. I started the adoption process, but unfortunately during this time, the biological family stepped up and a grandmother came in the picture and decided that she wanted to adopt the little girl. And this was a really difficult time for me. This was a struggle for me. And so I remember going to church one day by myself and really pleading with God and asking him, I said, God, why are you doing this? How am I supposed to believe that you are who you say you are? How am I supposed to trust you and walk and follow you if you're gonna give me this incredible gift just to take it from me? And I remember sitting there, tears in my eyes, and I heard his voice for the first time in my life, so clear as if he were standing next to me, and he said, I never promised that this journey would be easy. I never promised that there wouldn't be heartbreak. I just promised that I would walk with you every step of the way, and I've never left your side. And it was that day that I decided that I wanted to commit my life to Christ and to following him, and that I just needed to trust that his story was going to be better than my own. And so I committed my life. I promised that I would follow him, that I would humble myself, and I would listen, and I would be obedient. I'm so thankful that I did, because later that night I got the phone call from the biological family saying that after much thought and consideration, they did decide that it was in her best interest to be placed with me and for me to adopt her. And it brings me so much joy to say that in 2013 I was able to adopt her, and she's been with me ever since. And I just want to encourage people who are thinking about foster care, thinking about adoption. If you're feeling that pull, if you feel that God is encouraging you to do it, find somebody, talk to somebody, ask questions, do your research. It is such a beautiful process. And I know there's a lot of unknowns, I know there's a lot of fears, but when you allow yourself to walk in fear, you just miss out on so many opportunities. And by walking in faith, by trusting in God, you allow him to use you for his glory. And that's the most beautiful thing that you can do.